Hey everyone, Kiwi Crypto Miner here. Welcome into another video. Before I kick off the video, I'll just remind you about the donation link down in the description. So if you want to help the channel out and help me be able to afford one of the new AMD cards when the lower tier ones come out, if I get enough donations, I'll be happy to buy one of those and do some testing on those as well. Share all those numbers on the YouTube channel. But yeah, cracking into the video. In this video, I'm doing Nvidia cards, all my Nvidia cards on Kaspa, just because Kaspa had a big run up. A lot of people are mining Kaspa at the moment, and a couple of the miners are coming out with newer versions that have better efficiency, better hash rate, and whatnot. There hasn't been too much of a difference, to be honest, but thought I'd give it another test. You can see I'm using BZ Miner because this new version of BZ Miner is actually a little bit more efficient than LOL Miner. So I'll just talk you through this part first. So when we're setting these overclock settings, you want to set the locked core clock and the core offset in the miner for BZ Miner. So these are the configs here, and if you have more, you just separate them with a comma and put in the next, like if you've got more GPUs. But the reason we do this is in BZ Miner, this will apply as an undervolt essentially on the core if you do it like this. But in like LOL Miner and some of the other miners, you have to set the locked core in the miner, but then the offset back here in the HiveOS overclock screen. But we need to put the memory in there for BZ. So this -3000 trick that sets the memory state to 0, I believe it is. So HiveOS built in a function, you put in -3000, and that is more efficient than putting in -5001 as the memory clock in the flight sheet. So yeah, just put this in here, memory clock -3000, and the core and core offset in the flight sheet as extra configs. And yeah, we'll move into the results here. So the one that I showed you just there was the A2000. We're getting about 274 it's probably like more like 6 on average, 274.6 roughly mega hash at 38 watts at the wall. Actually, what was that software power draw? 37. Actually really close to software power draw on that one. Yeah, so the efficiency we're getting on that one, 7.22, but the most efficient card for this is 7.99, which is a 3070, and coming in second is the 3060, 7.77. So I retested all these GPUs, and we're pretty close across the board. All of them were most efficient at -3000 and 450 core offset. 3080 was the only one of my cards that was able to go up to 1500 and still be stable at 450 offset. And the offset, you're better off having the offset higher and the clock lower in terms of efficiency. But if you wanted max hash rate, you'd be better off lowering the offset and increasing the locked core. And then yeah, the A2000 was a bit more efficient down at 1400. But yeah, pretty much around that 14 to 1500 mark is the sweet spot for Kaspa. And yeah, you can see all the efficiency numbers, all the hash rates that I achieved, and the wattage at the wall. And for those people who like to compare the the wattage in the software, that's the wattage in the software there. And just before I end the video, I know some people like to see the inside of the miner. Been requested it many times, so that's what it looks like on the inside of the miner. You should be able to see how some of them apply. So it still says 810 on the memory clock, even though it's been applied as memory state 0, so that's not really too relevant. And then yeah, 1400 that I set on the core clock shows as 1402. And the offset obviously doesn't show because it's just reducing the wattage consumed. Alright, that's pretty much all I have for this video, so leave a like, comment and subscribe to support the channel, and have a great day. See ya.